What's up, guys? How's it going? I'm back. Jeez, it's been a while. Not much has happened. I've just been incredibly lazy on making videos. Yeah, so today we're gonna do an SYP shipment. I'm gonna show you kind of how I do it. I already did like half of it, and then I was like, you know what, maybe I'll make a video out of this. But you'll get the gist of it. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna talk about how these Warhammer decks are like double your money, man. Kind of right now, it's crazy. But yeah, we'll get into that and get right back. I said it though as if everyone knows what SYP is. So SYP is TCG Player's like store your products feature. So it's comparable to probably like Amazon FBA, if anyone's ever done that. So what we do is they like to get a bunch of cards in sequence. So like you do one set, don't do a bunch of sets where you're sending one card, two cards of every set, because that's a freaking nightmare to sort on their end. Also on your end. They'll just reject those shipments. They don't want them, which I don't blame them because it's a pain in the ass. So also the average card value needs to be like, now it's $2 and up. It used to be like, I think it was like 75 cents. But a couple, people, bad apples, they send them a bunch of junk, and then it ruins it for everyone else because the people that, send them quality cards, good cards, cards of value, get penalized along with them. But anyway, so we did that. This is all of it right here. These two boxes, they are the Warhammer 40k decks, and let me tell you, chef's kiss. I mean, the thing with these kind of products, they're kind of slow movers. They're not, as far as singles, they're not really fast like the new sets, like quick money. This is more of a slow dime as far as that fast nickel that everyone's used to. It is a double your money thing because so every sort I put through the machine, it was around 13 individual commander decks. I was able to break down and do that. So let's just say you pay $200 per commander display. So right there is $600 and let's say $20 in actual cost. The amount of value that got sorted through those displays was around $1,300 on average. So even if you take off the absurd amount that people say, like of 35%, which it can be at times, you're still coming ahead. It's and when you do enough and enough volume, you could potentially, double your money as a game store. Sure, retail customers like you could do it too, but the amount of meat on the bone for a game store with this thing, this type of opportunity could like make your quarter. It's sad to say, but it's true. Like these type of unique opportunities in the market could float you for those bad sets, like we just experienced with Aftermath. Oh my god, another crap set. I don't know what they're thinking. It's Baldur's Gate of last year. No one wants it. Sure, some of the cards are good, but like, dude, how am I gonna look a person in the eyes and say, hi, could I have 20 of your dollars for 6 cards? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. What? So these are the 40k decks, already broken down, already sorted alphabetically, each individual deck. I forget which ones are which, but there's 4 different decks in the display. This is all the stuff that TCG Player wanted. like gigantic stack of Blasphemous Axe, you know, blood of for the Blood God. That was a good card. These are just like stacks of 40 cards of each, what they said they wanted. So what we do now is, as per TCG Player shipping standards for when they receive it at the facility, they want it in alphabetical order. So now what we got to do is combine all these 4 commander decks in alphabetical order in sequence, as per the TCG Player shipping standards. So it's less time for them to sort out, excuse me, and less time for it to be put into my inventory for me to sell, because I need to make this money back. So let's do that, and then let's move on. These are the foils, all the face commanders that they wanted, that they said they wanted. Oh, and guys, so that $1,300 I said came from each individual sort that I did of 13 commander decks. It doesn't include any lands, tokens, or face commanders. So that's a little bit of extra value, but not much. I mean, the lands will sell because they're the 40k lands. They're like the theme. They look cool. The art's cool. They're not full arts, but they're cool. So you can add a little bit more value. But this was tough. This took around me alone. I did this myself because I want to see, how I could do it. If you're alone at a store and you're just trying to make ends meet, whatever. You could do this alone over the course of a weekend. 50 displays, no problem. Just have a dumpster ready, because it sounds like a lot. I mean, it is a lot. 50 displays. That's 50 individual. Hold on. 50 individual ones of these. No, not that one. That's the foil one. We didn't get many of those. 50 of these you could do yourself alone over the course of a weekend and make double your money back. Okay, so we sorted everything. It's all sorted and in these boxes over here. So we're able to fit it into 10 330 counts. And one thing that I do, they didn't say it's necessary, but I write my store name on the outside, just in case it gets lost. This one shipment alone is probably $16,000 or $15,000 in cards. So who knows what each little box is worth. So I put my seller name on there. You're supposed to put it inside the box too, like I guess like written on it and in it, maybe. That's something I do too. So just little things here and there to help locate things sometimes, because I know it could be chaotic. So help them out. Okay, so right now we are in our SYP account, and what you would normally do is, like, let's say you wanted an SYP account, you would reach out to TCG Player, tell them that you want to start a new account. It has to be a brand new account. Did you want it to be an SYP account? So I'm not sure if this isn't really a feature just for game stores. So if you're like a pro seller or something like that and direct already, you don't need to have a brick and mortar. I don't think they might have changed that. But when I did it, it wasn't a requirement. So basically what you would do under this option, TCG Player Direct, you get the SYP pull sheet. And let's say we were opening the Commander's decks that, I just packaged up. Magic, Universe Beyond, 40k, and I just do near mint because, they're basically near mint. There's not many foils. The only foil ones are going to be either Surge foils, which we're not opening, or the face Commander cards. So we did that. Now they want 109 different cards from this set, which is a lot for a Commander set. So what you would do is literally like go through the list. What I do is that they go into the Roka, they get sorted, they get input into a CSV, and then it's kind of easy. So what you would have to do is start a, like, I guess, Google Sheets account, get some spreadsheets going, go to Google Sheets. So, and then what you would do is it's, be beneficial to have two monitors. But what I used to do before I had a machine is, let's say you had these, I just copy them. Now they want max quantity of 70. Sometimes when they say like max quantity of 10 and you have like 20, 25 and you put it on there, they won't decline it. Don't abuse that. So like, take it with a grain of salt. Don't abuse it. So what I used to do is paste. Oh wait, no. I can't do that. Hold on. What I would do is Control V. There we go. Control V. Pops it in there, and then I would just do quantity here, and I would copy the TCG Player Direct. So TCG Player ID, copy, spreadsheet, paste. No, not paste. Jeez. Need to plug in the paste stuff? Come on, are you serious? There we go. TCG Player ID. So on and so forth. Product line, product, number, rarity, set, condition, and then max quantity in the final column, which would be however many, displays of that you opened. So let's say you open 50 displays, you have 50 copies. You have 50 copies. So that's what you do with that. It's pretty easy. Then what you would do after you fill your whole list out, which is going to be probably a lot of cards because you want to send out a lot of cards. You go to pull help file, pull file help, whatever it is. So now they changed it recently. It used to be I believe like it was $1. Like you needed 50% of the cards needed to be $1 and up, and it would get approved. They changed it because a couple people were trying to take advantage and send them bulk, which, guys, bulk does sell, but it takes a little bit, and when you want to do volume, it's going to build up your inventory, and they don't want to sit on a bunch of cards that aren't going to sell. So any card that's $2 and up is going to sell. You know that. So that's why they put this here. It needs to be above 500 cards and average sale value of $2 and up. So you can send them, the 10 cent, 15 cent cards if they want them. You can send them a bunch of those, but the average, on average, needs to be above $2. Now, I don't have a formula where I say, oh, this shipment is above 50%, blah, blah, blah. I just look at it with my eyes and I'm like, oh, okay, it looks about right. And I send it, and if they approve it, they approve it. So that's what you do with that. Then where is it? It's going to be a little thing at the bottom here. So here, this is the store your products approval form. Like they said, right? Like I said right here, it needs to be above $2 in value. Now, every card doesn't need to be just 50%. Jesus. So, all right. Then you obviously you would have your account already, your SYP account and everything like that. So then you would just fill out all information, choose the file that you just made, which is boom right there. As you can see, we sort a lot of stuff. And there all that is. So that's what you do. You send it to them, and then afterwards they'll send you an email, approved, and then you get a link that you click, and it's similar to this, and you just package it up, give them a tracking number, and then bada boom, bada bing, you're off to the races. Once they get it, it takes around 7 to 14 business days. During new releases, it does maybe get a little bit delayed, which is no big deal. It happens. Don't worry. If your stuff was delivered and it was signed for and whatever, you're good to go. I haven't had an issue yet. Then again, I'm kind of new to it. Maybe, a year, 2 years, something like that. I am a little new, but it's been fine for me. So after that, that's pretty much it, man. But pretty easy. It needs to be a completely separate account. I recommend it. It helps with shrinkage. It helps with misplacing things. You don't have to worry about shipping all those cards individually yourself. This is what I've been doing. So it has freed me up a little bit, but the amount of time it has freed me up to do other things, I spend my time trying to find more products to open and send into SYP. It's just my curse. I free up time from doing one thing and then tunnel it into something else, and then until I can't handle this anymore, and then I'll find something else. So I don't know what they call that. It might be ADD or something like that, but that's my cross to bear. All right, so that's basically it. I'm super proud of these things. They took forever to build. I got the idea from Mason, Cardinal Gaming. Thank you very much for the tips. It is helping me sort cards. Not sort cards, but store cards. It's really great. It can right now these 2 units. I only got 2 because I'm broke. No, I'm kidding. I only got 2. Just wanted to try them out. I was so close to throwing them out as I was building them. I was like, these things are junk. But once they get together, they're all put together. They should be bolted to the wall. They're not. They do sway a little bit. I'll show you what I had to do. So what I had to do is I had to buy these like brackets here off Amazon, just like L brackets. I don't know what they are. Anyway. So I had to install these for a little bit more rigidity, and also I bolted them together up there with like steel plates. So, and it's still wobbles. As you can see that. Yeah, it's a little scary, but they should be bolted to the wall. If you get them, bolt them to the wall, please, because one earthquake and I'm toast. So, all right, now I got out of the way. The commander decks. Good Lord. The last time I had a, like, insane profit like that off of a product was probably Jumpstart 22 when it first came out, and, like, literally no one was talking about it. Yeah. Because you could spend... let's say if you bought them off eBay right now. Right now they're on eBay for $200, probably all in, or $195.99. I'll be honest with you. I'm currently selling them on eBay and the website. But even at $200, it's still over that in value. So for $600, you get $1,200 worth of cards. That's unheard of. Insane. Again, that's not counting like the face commanders and like the lands and all that crap. That stuff will sell over time. I just didn't put it into the equation because I didn't put them through the sorter. I sorted them by hand because it was so much easier. But that's great. And all the decks are like relatively close in value. Like the Necron deck, value-wise, isn't like absurdly more valuable than the rest. They're all kind of relatively the same. I think I forgot which one it was, but one second. Whatever. I thought I could find the commander deck, but the girl one when she's wearing the hat. I forget which one that is. Anyway, that one was the most expensive one at probably 10% higher than the rest. So they were all relatively similar in value. Sure, you're going to lose a lot of money to fees and everything like that, but with a double up in value, probably more than that, almost. Because I'm saying for me, like, it's going to be a little bit more for me, but for you guys, it's like a double up in value. Even at buying on eBay, eating the fees, not fees, but the tax, whatever. Let's say you don't have a sales tax exemption on your eBay account, and you have to pay an additional amount of sales tax. It's still good. It's crazy. But now with the big reprint and everything like that, it is going to affect the value of the singles. They will come down a little bit, but there's still time. Sure, my shipment is already off to TCG Player and hopefully in my inventory by the time this video goes live, which I doubt it. But yeah, this is a unique opportunity with this product. There's other products out there like this, and they're all Commander or like some sort of pre-constructed deck. They're just it's out there. Just you gotta look. This one was a good one though. It's very rare that it's a double or triple your money, but this one is. Yeah, man. Hopefully, be making more videos soon. I love you guys. Thank you very much for the continued support, and it's insane. I didn't post a video for over 70 days, and I've still gotten over like 600 subscribers since I posted my last video. And that to me is crazy. Thanks for following me along on this crazy adventure, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.